Wilson with Denny Halgren, Dixon, Illinois. We just pulled up. We're ready to go flathead catfishing. And he said, hey, come on in the back and take a look at the fish I caught. Tell us a little bit about this little baby.
Well, she weighs 11.5 pounds.
Uh-huh.
It's a quality fish for the Rock River. It's quality fish in any body of water. It's caught on cat tracker baits.
Fantastic. What were you using, by the way?
JoJo's pasty.
JoJo's catfish pasty.
The pole snatcher. Yep.
Yeah. It is a beauty. Oh, what a fish. And what time of the day were you fishing? And give us a little anecdotal description of how this fish bit.
Well, the fish bit like he was a 12-inch fish. That's how light he bit.
Uh-huh.
Had no idea how big he was going to be until we set the hook and the rod just bent and stayed right where it was.
Are they coming off spawn now in the Rock River?
They're off of the spawn. They've already spawned. They spawned a little bit early this year.
Wow. Well, there you go. Now we're going to be going after flathead.
Flatheads.
Right? Yep. And this is a channel.
This is a channel.
But we may try a little channel fishing. We
Sure.
may try a little channel catfishing. Sensational.
What I use to rig these fish, these baits, is I use nothing more than a slip sinker of 2 or 3 ounces or whatever you need to keep it on the bottom, the hook, and I use a split shot rather than using a swivel in here. And what that does for me is it eliminates 2 knots that has a chance to break on these fish. These fish are so hard to fish for and catch that you want to increase all the odds that you can in your favor of putting this fish in the boat. A lot of people will put the swivel there, a bead, and let the slip sinker come down to the swivel. I make my own split shot. They're soft enough. You can squeeze this as hard as you want to. It won't crimp the line. I've never had a sinker or a line break at the sinker with a fish on. I tie a Palomar knot. It's the simplest, it's the strongest, and I use the True Turn catfish hook. Environmentally safe, extremely sharp, just extremely sharp, and it goes just that simple. We're using bluegills today and warmouse, 2 different baits. They've been hitting the bluegills better than the warmouse. What we're going to do is just prick a scale off behind the dorsal fin so that you don't push it through the fish. Run your hook through and then take the scales that come out on your point on the other side. Make sure you clean them off so that you get a good clean hook set. It's a pretty good 6.5 foot rod, I believe. It's a trophy collection IM7 graphite musky rod, as well as the reel being a trophy collection musky reel from Abu Garcia. It's an Abu Garcia rod. Appears to be kind of a heavy action. Actually, this is a 7-foot rod, 1 piece. Ought to work out real well. It's got a good long butt section that'll come up underneath the arm when you get into the hook set or something. It should work real good. Shall we see how it casts? Drops down to the bottom when we lock her in, and then we'll just put her into the side there. Hope that a fish picks it up and eats it. And over the centuries, pieces have frozen off of this wall, dropped down in, and created habitat, structure that'll hold these territorial fish, these big territorial fish. And then you got this whole area, because it's deep and it's got up and down motions in it, no specific hole or nothing, but a flathead can lay out in here anywhere. The territorial flathead is going to be right in these big rocks that are laying down in there that have frozen off, dropped down on the ice, and then when the ice melted out, went through the ice and just deposited themselves out there. As soon as he levels it, Gary, I'm going to set the hook. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want him?
No, you take him.
All right, here he goes. All right, we got him on. Got him on. Gotta keep up tight against him. He's a nice one. He's a decent one. He's not a major fish, but he's a good fish. He looks like about 15. The important thing is, once you get a good hook set on him, you want to keep that line tight against him without forcing him. You can't force these fish. We got a line out, and I don't know where it's at. It's okay, I see it. You're over top of it. Yeah. As long as he's tight, he can't dislodge that hook. But if he's got that hook in his stomach, he can turn his stomach inside out and throw it in a heartbeat, any slack line. You don't double set these fish. You hope to stick them the first time. And they don't excite me at all. They don't shake me up at all, Mark.
You're shooken up already, dude.
He's not going to be a bad fish, but he's not going to be a 30 or 40.
Get him coming out of the water here.
Oh, right now he's still on the bottom.
You on the bottom yet?
Yeah. This one was outside.
He was on the outside?
Yeah. This is a better fish than I thought, bud.
He looks big when you hit him. I bet he's over 20. Oh, look at that.
Here we're going to get a look at him, I think. Here we get a look at him. Good fish.
He's 20 to 30.
He's bigger than we thought. A lot bigger than we thought. And I don't know how long it's already been. How long has it been?
It's been about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's only been about 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes. Do we want to elaborate on him?
But he ain't coming up.
Fish had a little more activity than these bigger fish normally have. He acted much differently than I thought. Definitely got a mind of his own. He's definitely staying down. When he seen the boat, when he did come up and he seen that boat, he thought he wanted nothing to do with it. And then he looked over and seen Mark, and he knew he didn't want anything to do with it.
That's because he knew he'd been caught already.
These fish have control of you for the first 10, 15 minutes of the fight, but then you slowly start gaining control of them as they start wearing down. Right now he still can do pretty much what he wants to do. No way can you force these fish, because we don't use that heavy a line. And the faster you land a flathead, the more detrimental it is to his health. If you take a 30-pound flathead and you land him in 5 minutes, his long-term mortality increases big time. Good fish. He's coming up just a little bit. Gary, there he is. You gotta look at it. You gotta look at his tail.
It's good 20, 25 to 30. Just by this tail, Denny.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Give him a line.
We're going to try and land him this time. I'm going to come down, slide your rod up to the front, Gary. I got a major nick in this line up here. Way up here that I had no clue was even there.
You gonna Halgren handle him?
Yes, sir. What's Schrock say? How you going to land that fish? This is a good fish, boy. This is a good fish. Man, I got a nick in this line. Big time nick right here. But that shrimp will hold it, I know it will.
You better be careful on him then.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a nick that I'll retie if I think there's a nick.
He's getting tired now.
Got him right in the corner of the mouth, and that's right what you want with them true turn hooks.
Good hook.
Oh yeah, good fish, Gary. Oh man, I love this. I love this.
All right. Good fish.
Oh man, I love this.
Get it right away, Denny.
Oh man, look at this fish. Look how healthy this fish is. What a fish. Look at her. What an awesome fish. This just tickles me to death. Look at the health on this fish, Gary. These fish this last year and this year, the beginning of this year, just so super healthy. Look how this true turn turned right into where she was supposed to. Just did exactly what the true turn is designed to do. Turn in and stuck him good, and the size of the hook got behind them teeth. Wow. Oh, she's heavy. She's heavy. Put a little water down. Whew. And she got some good weight, Mark.
25?
Here we go. I can't see it, Gary. 27.
21.
21.
And 21 and, well, it's moving, but I'd say 21 and 9.
Get a quick measurement on her and then we'll let her go. Healthy fish. Healthy. Pretty short. Looks like about 36 inches. 36 and a half. Pretty close. Close enough anyway. That's pretty darn good. We caught a fish the same length 4 or 5 days ago. It was last Thursday. Exact same length, 36 inches, that weighed 37 pounds. This fish weighs 21, and she's a good fish. Are we ready to release her? Not going to take much for her to go, and she's gone. Right there she goes.